we'll just.
Welcome to the Weasel. Welcome to the Weasel. Whip out your dicks and shove them in your ass. Welcome to the Weasel with Mike and Jonah.
Recording.
Good day.
Hello.
To you. Hello, my friend Jonah.
Hey, dude.
How are you?
How's it going, man?
Dude, it's going good. I was just writing down the topics on my notebook so I don't have to look at my phone while we record the podcast.
That's good, dude. Yeah, I mean, as you know, but I just bought a brand spanking fucking new MacBook. And I'm pretty excited about it. We are already, of course, as is the usual on this fucking show, having issues with the software, audio, whatever, you name it, software-wise, we got problems. But I think we got it good to go, and I'm excited to do this podcast with you today.
Me as well, dude. And like I was saying before, new computer, new problems, dude. I mean, when I bought my new computer, I actually used my old one for a period of time while I was getting the other one set up, trying to figure out how everything works and stuff, and give myself some time to actually work through everything. But you were kind of thrown into the thick of it, I think, when you bought it yesterday. It's just kind of like, yep, fucking diving into this shit right away. So kudos, bro. You did it and you figured it out, and I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, dude, I pulled the fucking trigger, man. I know that I called you when I was leaving my hot yoga class, and I was on the way home, and I've been thinking about getting a new computer for a minute now, just because of I think my old MacBook Air was like 9 years old. We bought them actually at the same time in Okinawa. You got a new computer. I think for the podcast, it's going to be better processing speed wise. Shit's fast as fuck. So yeah, it was just, I think it was about that time to get a new one. And Daddy likes nice, new, shiny things as well. Materialism is, pretty big in my house, and crucial to my overall happiness.
Right. Of course. I mean, it must be,
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to take that mantle on their shoulder and be like, this new shiny shit, I'm going to need all this stuff. Like a cat in a laundry pile, Like, this is mine. This is mine. Nice. Good.
Yeah, and the Apple Store preys on such folks.
Oh, yeah. You said that you had a bit of a weird experience when you went in and purchased it yesterday. What happened?
Not that weird and not that interesting, but I'm going to tell you all about it. No, I just remembered that, I got high before yoga, went to yoga, sweat my balls off because I haven't done it in a long time. I was on the way home. I called you and your missus for, and I don't even know exactly what I was calling her. I called and I was like, hey, convince me to get this fucking computer right now.
Yeah, which I might add, you did not need convincing. If anything, you needed us to convince you not to buy it straight away, which we did try to do. Well, I tried to do. Kirli, because I told her to just convince you to do it. I think she was like, okay.
She was really convincing, dude.
She is.
She was really convincing.
She'll convince you of anything, dude.
She was like, well, no, and I did want you guys to convince me, because I was calling, because I was looking at them, and I was like, fuck, the new MacBook Pro, the one I ended up getting was like $2,000. Taxes, you're pushing fucking 2,500 easy.
Yeah.
And I was just like, do I want it? Like, my computer still works, do I don't know, is now the right time? Do I wait until I get, I don't know, more money saved up? And then I was teetering teetering,
We're
dude.
not fucking teetering. No fucking
I was
way,
teetering.
bro.
I was teetering on my decision to get this new computer or not. But I called you and I told you and your missus, hey, convince me to get this new computer. And then I sat outside the Apple store that I drove to while you were convincing me.
What was it that we said that finally like sent you over the edge, dipped you into the buy pool?
Nothing.
Oh, right. You were already pretty much there.
I was already there, dude.
We were already outside
I just
the
wanted
Apple
you to
store.
say more of my thoughts.
Say things I agree with, please. Yes, I concur also as well too.
Yeah. No, Kiri's point was she was like, how old's your current computer? And I was like, yeah, fucking 9-10 years. And she was like, it seems like it served you pretty well over that period of time. It's about time for you to get another one, and this one's going to last you another 9-10 years. And I was like, oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good shit.
good shit.
Yeah. So then there I was. I walked up to the Apple store. I was pretty intimidated. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
an intimidating place, dude. All the
I was
white,
trying to
man.
look hard. Yeah. I was definitely walked in there like trying to look hard, but I just did hot yoga, dude. I'm like soft dog shit.
Yeah, mushy and sore and kind of
Yeah.
tired and beaten
Yeah,
down.
pretty tired.
Prime customer for the Apple Store.
Yeah,
dude. They're just
still a little
preying on
high.
people
Yeah.
like you. Yeah, yeah.
and teetering. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make a purchase or not.
Yep.
And then I walked in the store and they directed me to the Max. I sat there and fucked with one for a minute, like pretending to because the lady that was supposed to be helping me was on like a smoke break or something, and so like I was just like, yeah, the computer.
Yeah.
And then I'm not standing there like a dumbass,
Yeah.
waiting for somebody to come help me. I was like fucking around with. I was like, oh, let me. I was pulling up settings. The fuck? Yeah. I was like, oh.
This is a settings button.
When I
very
scroll,
nice.
it scrolls. Interesting.
Very good. Smooth.
But yeah, no, this lady came back in, very nice, very pleasant, explained to me all the different fucking GPU means this. You probably, what are you using it for? Okay, you don't need that one. You need you that would be overkill. Get this, da 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 da. And then I was already like, all right. I teetered I fucking slammed down the other way, and I was like, let me get that shit and some AirPods. Let's go.
So, did you end up getting like the fucking over the kill one, or did you just get like a?
No, I didn't get the overkill one.
Oh, okay. And some AirPods, but
And the new AirPods, dog.
are they nice?
About the same as the old ones I had, but
Fair.
they work now, so
Fantastic.
That's good.
No more rattling.
no more rattling. But no, dude, I'm pretty happy with my purchase. I definitely just migrated my old one over. Dude, Apple works so fucking well. Like a computer from 9 years ago, I just migrated everything over and like copied it perfectly, no problems, no dramas.
Yeah.
And it's good to go.
Fairly effortlessly. What did you do with your old one? Did you turn it in, or?
No,
Did you-
I don't
you
know what to
still
do
got
with it. Dude, I tried to, I think I told you before that they have like a program to where you could trade it in. And I was like, yeah, dude, I think I can get like $500 for this thing. That'd be dope.
You looked it up, didn't you?
Well, I actually clicked the full link and like typed in my serial number, and it was like, it said, this computer's ready to be recycled.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Yes.
like, that's it, huh? Nothing. This is what they were willing. They were like, we'll throw it away for you.
You can pay us to take it. How's that? Yeah.
So, yeah.
I looked at that for mine as well, and there was just no way, dude. I might as well. I just kept it. I've got it for Kiralee. She uses it as a computer now. And it actually works
Yeah.
really well now that it's not being strained with like fucking a whole bunch of audio engineering programs and web programs and fucking Discord and Messenger, all shit running at the same time. Fucking pretty alright computer when it's just bare bones.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck do I do with this thing now? Because, like, I mean, I could just go give it back to them, but then something about the fact that I know that they don't want to give me any money for it, and I know they're gonna tear it apart and you know, fucking grab my cobalt out of it and like actually still use the pieces and, you know, and put it back into the machine,
Recycle it down into new parts.
yeah,
So it
like
saves them
literally if they were like, we'll give you $20, I would have been like, sold.
Yeah.
But the fact that they were like, nah, nothing, but you can give it to us and we'll still make use of it.
Well, do you know what's crazy is that it actually probably cost them more to recycle the parts out of that old computer and put it back into new bits than it does to just get new materials. Because that's how it is here for like what is it like printers, right? So it's cheaper to buy a new printer here than it is to buy printer cartridges. It doesn't matter what kind of printer you have. You can get a cheap ass printer.
Like ink?
Yep. Like it's cheaper to just get a new printer than it is to buy ink cartridges. I'm not even fucking with you.
Whoa.
Because there's I think what it is because there's a national mandate that they have to recycle the cartridges. And so the amount of money that goes into processing those old cartridges and turning them into new ones again, or repurposing them for whatever, that goes into the cost of the new cartridges, right? And that's why they're more expensive than just buying a new printer that has cartridges in it already.
So are people just like buying a printer, then when it runs out, they're just buying a new printer?
Yup.
Huh. That sounds counterproductive.
It's very
as far as what they were imagining.
That's capitalism, baby.
God damn, dude, you gotta love capitalism and the way that they find to get around shit. You know?
No, dude, it's so skeevy, bro. It's so skeevy and perfect.
They're just like, you know what? Instead, we'll just get everybody to buy a new one.
Making us money, making them money, fucking perfect, dude.
Oh, they signed a new law? That's cute. You know what we're gonna do?
We're gonna price the law out, dude.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna pass that price on to the consumer, and the consumer
It's just gonna
will be the wasteful
you.
bitch. In that case,
yes, dude. 100%.
fuck yeah.
It's fucking wild, man. So yeah, it probably does cost them quite a bit. But you're right. Like, I mean, it would be nice to get $20. But you know what, dude? Throw that computer in a landfill. That landfill gets shipped off to fucking the South Pacific, some island someplace where these poor little homeless kids go and they find this computer. And then their whole day is spent setting this computer on fire bit by bit and burning all the precious metals out of it and inhaling all that nice plastic smoke that you don't get from anything else, really.
Zinc.
And
Yeah.
zinc and yeah, all that good shit, you know?
Good
And
ions.
Some nice
probably.
mesothelioma and fucking, I don't know, silicosis.
Oh, so you think there's asbestos in my computer, dude? Probably.
Maybe, I don't know. Again, it was built
What
9
else
years
makes it
ago.
run that good? You know? How else do you explain this? What we're
dude,
happening
come on.
right
It's
now?
all this magic that's going on between these two fucking computers right now. How do you explain that if there's no asbestos in it? It's asbestos. It has to be. That's wizardry shit, you know? But you're going to deny...
Asbestos is the bestest.
Asbestos is the bestest. So you're going to tell me that we're going to deny these young, poor, homeless kids an opportunity to not only make a little bit of money for their household, but also make a lot of memories along the way to save the environment? What, to save the environment? What, to stop tropical storms, dude? Tropical storms are what feed the fucking the human aid machine, dude. What is the UN gonna do if there's no tropical storms? They already do fuck all as it is, and there is tropical storms.
Dude, the Red Cross, come on, man. They're not gonna be able to do shit. They're gonna invent tornado machines just to fucking find. That's capitalism.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. They did it with war, right? They did it with the
supply
medicine,
and demand.
Did it with medicine. They've done it with fucking the diseases that you need the medicine for, dude. Like, far out, bro. I mean, that's a business by itself.
We made COVID.
We made it, dude. We didn't just make it, but we made it a better, bigger, stronger, tougher, meaner version of it. The best version.
It's the best shit.
You can't say the Chinese ain't innovative.
I think we worked in that lab.
Well, I mean, we sent a lot of money to the lab, but it wasn't
right.
Wuhan.
That's how. I forget.
I don't know. It's hard to say, dude. Who did what to who, when, why?
Like, what if there's the next Steve Jobs in that trash heap,
right?
That's rifling through, those, mostly banana peels and a lot of broken glass. But then all of a sudden he finds a couple computers and fucking shit.
Puts that shit together.
Before you know it, dude, he's fucking wiring fucking zinc to some new element that he made. It's called the Weasel.
Were you just thinking of the most trash name you could think of?
Yeah.
Could have called it Rubbish 3 or anything cool like that. Nah, the Weasel computer.
Rubbish 3. Yeah, all right. But hold on. Let me go back to that. I've heard this before. Do we ship our trash to other places? Be like, hey, we'll pay you to fucking take this trash from not here.
Different countries do different things. The U.S. ships a portion of its rubbish. So certain things like, for the only one I know for sure is Australia, right? So Australia ships a lot of its electronics overseas. And the idea is that it gets shipped overseas, and then
everything's overseas to Australia.
I know everything's because it's an island, right? And it's fucking island, if it even existed, for that matter. And so they ship it off, and the idea is that yes, this country's buying this rubbish to reprocess and then sell those minerals back, right? But it's more like just a scheme, really. Because what they do is they just because I watched this documentary about the actual electronics that they ship off, right? And they're taking them, put them on boats, and then these boats go, and it's just like these fucking big tip barges, and they just unload it onto this fucking island, and so these islands are just covered in electronics trash, just throwing away electronics, printers. And that's how I know about the printer thing, is because it's just fucking
watch this documentary,
printers, dude. Heaps of printers. You just see this it's a whole hillside of fucking printers, dude. And the only thing you can really get out of printers is the laser eye and maybe some of the gold out of the motherboard, and that's it. There's not much in a fucking printer,
Bro, I love human beings. and it's really the trash pile on a random island of printers. I'm picturing a mountain of printers on a tropical island, just there,
and a bunch of little brown kids picking through it and then taking them off and then setting them on fire bit by bit to get the precious metals out of the shit, dude.
That's
black smoke.
Yeah. Ideally, the blacker the better. That's our show.
That's right, dude. Black shit, dude. Let's get that shit fucking toxic.
But we made trash a business, dude.
Yeah. Oh,
trash is big business.
Well, look at France, bro. Look the lack of big business, dude.
That does bring us to France. So I didn't really know about this, dude, until okay, let me back up. I've read a couple headlines. And the headlines went something like France raises retirement age protest. And I was like, yeah, shit. People fucking protest. These fucking do shit that they don't like. And then the next headline I see is Paris streets filled with trash because I guess the
rubbish companies, like
yeah,
the
dude,
waste removal.
The rubbish companies or workers or whatever. I'm sure the companies are like, hey, we'd love to fucking you to pay us more money to and we'll get this trash out of here for sure. But I think the workers are the ones that have done a strike there.
Yeah, because they raised it from. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, just because, like I saw a photo, and like the streets are just full of trash, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, the rubbish companies, as you say, have the ability to like bring a city to its knees quick, dude. It's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's not even been a month, bro, and they're gonna run out of space to drive soon. It's so bad. Yeah, man. And that's because they raised the retirement age from 60 to 62, right?
Yeah. I was like, it's like 75 in America. What the fuck are we doing?
Old. That's exactly what are we doing, right? What are we doing? That's crazy.
But what is the retirement age in America?
I don't know.
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna try it, dude. I'm gonna try to. So this has been a thing, people. Whenever I've looked shit up before, it's really fucked with our recording because of like the processing bandwidth. Something in the internet to the air to the gods. Something happens whenever I try to do something else other than record the fucking podcast.
You didn't put enough lamb's blood on your computer before, but I think now is the time.
I think Apple did a fair job of soaking in all the lamb's blood necessary before I bought it. So I'm gonna try to look something up.
All right, let's see how we go.
I know we've turned this corner before in the podcast. And then we stopped for a while because of the limitations of our technology. But here we are again. All right.
Yeah, while you're looking that up, so I have a theory about why they keep raising the retirement age in these countries. A couple of theories, actually. And obviously, there's more factors than just one, right? But so while you have the idea that like the older generation, right, those that are coming up to retirement age, those are the largest demographic of people all over the world. It's like in the United States, in Australia, fucking Europe, England, France, all these. And that's why that's part of the reason they keep raising the retirement. Because as soon as this large demographic of people hits that retirement age, it's gonna be fucking billions of dollars coming from Social Security, coming from the retiree payments that you get here in Australia, same in France. Like a lot of these places have like a retirement pension that you get from the government, same as Social Security in the States.
Right.
And when that generation hits that, it's going to be fucking massive hit for their funds. Plus, those people aren't going to be working anymore, and they're the largest workforce as well. The other thing is, if they raise the age to retirement, right? Like let's say it's like 60, yeah? The retirement age is 60. So why do we have like 75, 78-year-old politicians in office if the retirement age is 60?
You're right. We zoom away from politics for a minute.
Okay.
We can talk about politics all day if we wanted to. But I just looked it up.
Okay. And
the retirement age in America is if you were born between 1943 and 1954, the age is 66.
Yep.
If you were born after that, it's 67.
Yep.
So you know. But something interesting that you mentioned there was that. Excuse me while I pour another glass of Hornado's Black Barrel Tequila, baby. Charred.
Is it nice?
It is nice. Aged in a charred oak barrel.
I want to get
100% agave.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck, what was I saying?
Something I said that was interesting about the retirement age. I don't know.
Yes, the fact that, dude, people are living longer, son.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't want to, I'm all for the rah-rah protest, fuck the government, fuck them, don't like them. I'm that guy, don't get me wrong. Yay, protests. But I'm also like,
There's a
I
lot
don't
of
know,
people.
people are living longer probably means that you should raise the retirement age.
I disagree. I would agree with you if every single fucking government wasn't forking billions of dollars into shit that does not matter and that never gets a return on, right? They've got the money to pay for the old fuckers to fucking retire.
I was like, where are you going with this, Mike? And
I'm going back to politics, dude. 100%.
okay.
not intentionally. It's just the way it is. Like,
I'm going to take
what
you.
it boils down to.
I'm going to pull you away from politics briefly. We can talk politics.
Okay.
But I'm thinking more like population density. And have you ever seen like a population pyramid, particularly of certain countries of different cultures? Some places are fucked, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Japan's fucked right now, from what I understand, because they have such like an old population. Like the majority of their people are old, so there's not enough young people to fucking keep the system going to pay for the old people.
Right.
But like particularly like China's big fucked, dude. Because of their one child policy and everything, they purposely reduced the population growth rate or whatever. So like whenever that particular chunk reaches retirement age or whatever, I'm not explaining this very well, but essentially
there's going to be a gap. There's a gap between the working group of people and like how many kids there are. So there'll be a point where there's going to be less people working than there are people that are retired.
Yeah, and if you have too many fucking old people, the system's going down, son.
Yeah. Like,
not enough fucking young people to not only like physically take care of old people, like literally wipe their asses when they shit themselves, but also not enough to keep the fucking paying into that Social Security or that whatever they call it in other countries. That shit's gonna be pretty whack, dog. One possible solution to that is just raising the retirement age to keep people in the workforce a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the best way to do it, but I see where it makes possible sense.
It does. If you're going to continue doing the frivolous spending and mismanagement of the budgets, like international and national budgets have been being done for a really long time, if that's going to continue, then the only really possible way to kind of at least not even stop it, but just kick that can a little bit further is to raise the retirement age. But eventually, dude, you're gonna run out of time. You know what I mean?
Dude, we're a kick the can kind of people. Dude, all we do is kick the can.
I know, and it's fucking us royally in the fucking civilization's ass, dude.
Miken sounds like a whole lot of not our fucking problem, dog.
Well, I mean, that's alright, except when we're old, that can might reach the end of where it can be kicked, right? Either it's gonna hit a wall, or that can's flying over a ledge.
I'm going to encourage the can to be kicked a little bit farther until I no longer have a stake, The day I die, I'll be like, reform!
We need reforms, rise!
Wait, cheers to that, motherfucker.
Didn't you vote to keep kicking that can? No, rise, reform! Cheers!
But only on the day I die, because I'm not trying to be uncomfortable for any amount of time, ever.
Well, yeah, nobody wants to be, do they? Everybody wants to be comfy and have a nice house and live in. See,
that's right.
Do you want to know what I think the solution to the population crisis is?
I'd love to know.
I think that if they want more people to have kids, then they have to put more of a focus on programs that promote people having kids, right? Helping the economy grow so that you don't have to have both people in the relationship working, so you can have a stay-at-home parent. And I'm not saying like it has to be fucking the husband works and the mom stays back, dude. If Curly wanted to have some kids and say, hey, listen, I'm gonna go work, you stay home, take care of the kids, I'd fucking snatch that up in a heartbeat, dude. I fucking would love that. I would be a stay-at-home dad in a heartbeat, dude. And if I have to sell shit on Etsy just to make ends meet, fucking so be it, dude. I'll fucking make like Christmas ornaments out of my toenails and sell them on Etsy. I don't give a fuck. I'll do that in between cutting up carrots for the kids and then fucking mopping the floor and then dancing and then barefoot in the kitchen. You know,
the shitty podcast.
Yeah, and then doing the shitty podcast. Yeah, exactly, dude. You know, fuck it, dude. Maybe we change the podcast to like toddler talks or something. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? But like, you know, that kind of quality of like life shift from where we're headed now to that would make people want to have kids, because that's the thing, is like kids are fucking expensive, dude. It costs tens of thousands of dollars to have a kid in the States. It costs fucking thousands of dollars here to have a kid in the States, and there's fucking Medicare, dude. We pay hundreds of dollars every month and out of our fucking paycheck to pay for Medicare, so we get like, you know, pretty cheap in comparison, but still, dude. Oh, look at that cat, dude. Oh.
Dude, look at this cat.
It's like a cat gun.
Great.
Bro.
Look at the camera, dude. Great.
Like, nah. No
Great.
way.
He's looking at the tequila.
Do you want some?
Well, he is my cat, isn't he?
Lovely.
Love ya. All right. Sorry, dude. I missed everything you said after that cat started meowing. Something about Medicare.
It's all good.
You want me to tell you my solution?
What's that? Kill the old people?
No, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not a monster.
Oh.
All right.
Old people minds.
My solution is strict population control.
Oh, right. Okay.
Very strict. So we go back to chastity belts, dude. Everybody has a chastity belt that is unlocked by the government during your particular breeding time.
How does that get more kids?
No. It's not about more kids or less kids. It's all about
Quality
keeping the
of
number.
kids.
No, fuck. No. That's a problem for another day.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about the number of kids.
Different can, different foot.
Yeah, dude. I think we, use chastity belts.
Okay.
I don't maybe even make a mill, for women to like hang out in. Maybe have kids there.
Like a brothel, but like where you have the kid.
Yeah, but like your whole job is just having a kid, you know.
Right.
It's 9 months. That's a long.
It's a long gestation, dude. It really is.
That is a long gestation, but you know, given the power of the Weasel Productions,
yes,
yeah, kid making service. I think we're gonna get those numbers down. I think we're going to re-engineer humans to be able to produce kids faster and more efficiently.
Okay.
Through the power of capitalism.
Yep.
And we're gonna control the population, dude. The government's gonna be like, hey, slow the kids down, and we're gonna be like, good. And they're like, speed the kids up, and we're like, good.
Easy.
Yeah, dude, and nobody fucks without our say so. You know, that's that.
Okay. Well, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I still don't quite understand how that's going to solve the population crises. I can see why you'd want to do it, but is that not going to solve the population crises at all?
I don't know what's unclear about my system, but
it just seems like we've got not enough kids, and we're going to restrict how many kids people are allowed to have. I don't think that's going to help the crises. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're going to have to kill some old people. That's the other part of our business.
Well, that's what I was saying before, dude. I mean, it's got to come like...
The Weasel Productions population control it's WPPP, dude. That's...
WPPP. Weasel Productions Population Police.
And here at the WPPP.
The
P,
W triple
I don't
P,
know.
dude.
Here at the W triple P.
It's fucking odd.
We kill some old people.
Right. Okay.
Just, but like when their time comes, like I'm not saying we
Just kill
we
'em,
do
like,
things unnaturally.
What do
I'm
we do? We
saying-
take them like to a farm, and they like get to hang out for a couple of weeks and fucking,
You get 2
enjoy,
weeks.
like do some like ayahuasca and maybe some mushrooms. 2 weeks of just
2 weeks.
being drugged out, and then you get, I don't know, taken out behind the barn and shot, or
Bro, I mean, I know we're joking here, but I think if you went around to our elderly and we're like, hey, you're already kind of on death's door and you know it, and they're like, yeah, or they go, yeah, and
you're so right. Oh God, no cap, for real.
yeah.
As the kids say.
And I'm like, hey, what can the WPPP do for you? Is we're gonna give you 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks, and we're gonna shoot you full of all the things you need to be a productive, happy human being. We're gonna give you fucking mushrooms and teas that taste like shit but make you see things. You're gonna chase the purple dragon. You're gonna be the happiest you've ever been in your fucking life. And you get 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That's a lot of time. Think about how long 2 weeks is.
Yeah, it's
That's a fortnight.
Yeah, it is a fortnight. That is a half a month. 2 weeks. Not bad. Not bad.
And then
probably
and then
more holiday
after-
they've ever gotten.
Yeah, dude. And then after you've accepted, that your time is concluded, you come in your 2 week start. You're the happiest you've ever been in your fucking life.
Yeah.
You're at peace with yourself and your decisions in your life. I don't know. Maybe we hire fucking actors to pretend to be your children and say that they love you, and
Very graceful, yeah.
yeah, and then we take you out back and we shoot you in the head.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna go. What's that show that was on? It was like AMC Zombies. The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bullets are expensive, so we're gonna katana stab
good
you
idea.
through the face.
You know what all that sounds like to me, anyway.
Yeah,
Sounds like retirement, bro.
it sounds brilliant, doesn't it?
It sounds like better retirement than what I've got planned, which is fucking slugging my way for fucking 70 years and then just killing myself. And you're right, bullets are
Dude.
expensive, but it's really difficult to fucking cut my own head off with a katana as well.
Dude,
you know?
here at the WPPPP, I have no idea how many P's I'm saying every
Too
time I say
many,
it.
not enough, dude. different foot, different can, all right?
We understand that indecision, and like, dude, I don't have a retirement plan. I'm fucking 28. I was born in a trailer park. I didn't plan any money out for when I'm old. What do you mean? I just bought a new computer. That's what I need money for.
That was your retirement, bro.
My retirement. I'm looking at it right now. Woo, it feels good, by the way.
Feels nice, yeah.
It feels
Those
good. You know what I'm
sleek
saving up
and
money
new.
for, though?
What's that?
I'm saving up money for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, dude.
Yeah, dude. How long do you need a retirement plan for? How long? How long do you need?
I reckon
Well-
2 weeks is enough.
I think I need about 2 weeks because I'm going to go to WPPPP.
WPPP.
The
3 Ps.
WPPP resort, and that's that, son.
Wow, dude, I think we've just created a new niche of business, which is like death camps.
You know, man, if anything, death camps have gotten a bad rap over the years.
You're right, dude. You're right. You know, just because the Nazis did it doesn't mean it's necessarily or inherently bad. You know, it's like drawing logos. They had heaps of logos for all sorts of things. What does that mean? Everybody that draws logos is a Nazi? No.
Yeah,
it's just
dude,
the
I
same
can't.
as death camps.
I just really enjoy angles.
Yeah.
Now but I can never draw a swastika again. You know?
Yeah, right. It meant peace. What? Now it doesn't mean peace anymore. What the fuck, dude?
I enjoyed hard 90s, dude.
Yeah, a bunch of them going in different directions.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, dude. You know, it's funny. You called it the WPPP, the Weasel population. What was it?
The Weasel Productions Population
Police. You had police in there, which is funny as fuck because that's exactly what the Nazis would have done.
Man, I'm just saying, I think they were onto something. They just lacked vision, if anything.
Oh, they had quite a bit of vision, I think. I just think it was a bit skewed off. To like
too much racism. Yeah. Too much racism.
Yeah.
I'm not racist at all. I'll kill anybody.
Kill everybody and everybody. Bring your mother, bring your wife, bring your sister, bring your Donna, because we're killing everybody.
But you get 2 weeks.
You get 2 weeks.
That's pretty good.
And it's not about 2 weeks, man. You get to talk to God. Maybe you get to talk to the devil, dude. Maybe both at the same time. Maybe you get to watch him play Parcheesi, bro. How fucking gnarly is that? You get to watch fucking Lucifer and fucking God himself play each other in a game of Monopoly, bro.
They gotta be pals, you know?
Of course, dude. That's propaganda that they hated each other, bro. Fucking pure propaganda by Big Church. All right, they just want to keep us divided. The Satanists from the Christians, they want to keep us divided.
Know.
But in
like,
reality,
who else understands each other? Like who can you like rub elbows with? You know, that really gets you when you're at that level. You control the universe, and life after death for a bunch of human beings.
Who are you gonna talk to?
Who else is gonna understand your struggles?
What are you going to talk to the fucking ass sniffing angels that are always trying to move up and fucking rank and like, oh yes, God, what a great idea, God. Oh yeah, you know the dinosaurs were a great idea, God. But if you want to flood them or burn them or blow them up, that's cool too. Like we totally agree with everything you say, God. You're so smart. And Lucifer's like, you're a fucking idiot. And God's like, fuck, that's refreshing.
That's fucking goddamn.
You know, goddamn, that's refreshing. All right, Lucifer, what else am I stupid about? You know, guaranteed they're going and playing fucking cosmic golf and like in some other dimension they're just fucking putting Saturn into the sun, just fucking hole in one. That was hey Satan, fuck you, God.
Yeah,
I don't know. Do you reckon like if it was the two of them, right? Who snorts cocaine off whose ass?
I reckon they have the ability to elongate their necks to simultaneously, to simultaneously do the ass snorting. Why choose if you have, you know,
dude, you're right,
omnipotent power?
Oh, dude, that's so true. Man, if I had omnipotent power, dude, I'd be snorting cocaine off my own ass. That would be fucking dope.
I think I'd still choose your ass, personally, but...
Yeah, it's not a bad ass, dude. Getting thick, too. I've been doing a lot of squats.
Yeah. I've noticed.
Squats and lunges. Oh, I know you have. Oh, fuck it all. There was something I wanted to tell you about this.
Yeah, what was it?
We were talking to some friends of ours last night, so I want to start with a question. So,
okay,
we do a podcast, and we're not non-inclusive, right? In this podcast, like we include everybody in our fucking hatred, our love, our fucking shit talk, our fucking whatever. Like, everybody's equal in the eyes of the Weasel Productions crew, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess unless you're old, then this most previous segment may have rubbed you the wrong way.
Oh,
but,
listen. If you're old, like, yeah, you're at the end of your rope, whatever, that's fine. We
but,
already
like,
told you
I
what we're
don't-
gonna do for you, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if anything, we're doing you a real favor.
It's a solid, 100%.
You know, if anything, we are pro old here.
Yeah, we're pro old. We're just pro old, and then also dying soon.
We're also pro death
Don't wanna
soon after pro old.
You don't want to drag it on for too long, right? 'Cause
No, and
gotta
you don't
come
want
to
to
an
do
end.
that either.
No,
You know?
no.
Come
what are you
on.
gonna do? Be in like your 90s, 95, still working at the fucking gas station? You don't want that shit, dude. That shit sucks, bro.
Come to the WPPPP.
Come to the WPPP. Let the young kids run the gas station now, and you could just have 2 weeks of fucking bliss.
Yeah,
So, okay, so
but no. Yeah.
We're pretty inclusive.
I don't care. I don't care what gender or in between gender or color you are. I think we're pretty fucking inclusive around here about that.
pretty inclusive. Now, everybody listening knows that the climate nowadays is a little bit over the top. We'll say, without being too much of a cunt, right? A little bit over the
Sure.
top. Yeah, you could agree with that.
Some things are interesting. Yeah.
So, if you got invited onto a podcast, like say somebody called you up and like, "Hey, listen, we think you're a shmee in whatever," right? And they're like, "We want you on our podcast to
What the
be
fuck's a shmee?
a shmee, subject matter expert, the shmee." You never heard that? You don't remember that?
Never heard of that, but go on.
Okay, so the shmee is a subject matter expert, all right? So, like, you're a forklift driver, and some dickhead comes up and tells you you're not supposed to do something. He's not a shmee, all right? You're the shmee. So you need to
Right.
fucking act like one. Anyway,
Gotcha. Okay, I understand now.
so say they come up to you, right? And they're like, "Listen, we want you to be on our podcast and act as the shmee, and just tell us everything you can about this. But also, we've got a script that you have to follow, and you're not allowed to say fucking use any pronouns." I have a very specific example, but like, let's just call it over inclusive. Would you still do it?
No.
No, I wouldn't either.
I think that's the reason. I mean, maybe we're jaded because we do have the ability to project our voice and our real thoughts about anything we fucking care to talk about out there at any given time, which I think is a lot of the magic of this particular fucking podcast. Is that we did it, dude? You and I, we did it. We fucking did a thing together.
Yeah. Fucking nailed it.
We
too. Still are every week.
Currently,
Fucking right now.
as a matter of fact,
Fucking smashing the shit out of the park, son. Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking nailing it, dude.
fucking nailing it right now.
Right now.
But the fact that I think that we do have this outlet to be able to say whatever the fuck we want, however the fuck we want to say it. If we want to joke around about something, we joke around about it. You know, we're not necessarily audience captured either. I mean, yeah, we have some people that listen, but we're not to the point where like I'm like reading comments. You know, like
such
like
and such. Like,
yeah, like I don't care
no.
what like what a listener particularly thinks
No.
of this podcast.
No. Shouldn't.
That being said, if I got invited on a podcast that was, and they were like, "Hey, here's all these XXXX rules," I'd be like, "Nah, I'll just go to my own podcast and say what I think about this subject." But not everybody has that ability, man. Not everybody has a podcast. I guess everybody has social media, but
Yeah.
I guess people on Twitter have more followers than this podcast does, so maybe that is their equivalent.
I mean, yeah, I suppose so. Well, it's just an interesting thing. Like, So we went over to some friend's house last night. I'm not going to name any details or businesses or anything like that, but
Yeah, fuck those friends.
their bridal shop was reached out to by a bridal podcast, like a, that's the podcast, and it's because they have a very, I think they've won like an award or two. They had like a big deal with Vera Wang, which is a big, what's her nuts? She's a Wang dude. She makes dresses as well as cutlery.
Okay.
So they were reached out by this podcast to do an interview and stuff, and they sent her the list of questions and stuff. But they also sent her a list of words she's not allowed to use, right? And like words that she can use in lieu, right? So like one of them was, she. Yeah, you're not allowed to say bride or groom.
Interesting. Running
Right?
a
'Cause
bridal shop.
It's a fucking bridal shop. You sell dresses. You're not selling fucking tuxes. You're selling dresses. You call this person onto your show to talk about dresses. They get sold to women, all right? And that's all right. Whatever. You don't have to be a woman to wear a dress, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But if you're, I don't know, it's such a weird thing because nowadays anybody can buy a dress. So like if a dude walked into their shop and wanted to buy a wedding dress, they would serve him, but that's not really the demographic that comes into that shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's a bit weird. So
Yeah. That makes sense.
they sent out this thing. They're not allowed to say bridal party. Right? So things like that. You're talking about any of that stuff. So you wouldn't say bridal party, you wouldn't say groom. You wouldn't, instead of bridal party, I think they said you can use wedding crew.
Wedding crew.
Yeah, wedding crew.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like all these fucking other
I gotta go
terms.
change some shit around on my website, dude.
The crew, dude, the gang, bro.
This is
the
my
wedding
crew,
gang.
dude.
Yeah, bro. Oh, dude. Anyway, it was just a bit weird. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, dude, we should make an inclusivity statement. I reckon.
You think so?
Yeah,
All right.
I reckon make like a fucking solid one, dude. But I don't know where to start. So I pulled up this company's diversity and inclusivity inclusion statement. All right.
Okay.
So I'm just not gonna say what the name of the company is.
So hold on, and you mean this particular podcast that invited your pals that run this bridal shop on?
This is their
their inclusivity and diversion.
Yeah, this
is a podcast. So they do a podcast.
They do a podcast. Yeah.
And they have a diversity and inclusion statement.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is it.
This is it. All right.
Excellent.
We want everyone to feel good on their wedding day.
Sure do.
Such and such company is striving to create
Hold
a
on.
platform.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop you every time I hear like
Something a bit
maybe
retarded. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
well, we don't say that on this
sorry.
program.
No, we don't say that.
Might offend the tards, dude.
Okay, listen. Whenever I say retard, I mean it in the terms of bakery products. When you're retarding the bread, you put it in the retarder to rest and rise.
What does the retarder do?
It retards the bread. That's all it does.
What does it do to the bread?
It makes it rise. That's what a retarding bread does. It rises, and then you
right.
bake it. Now, it's just the yeast interacting with the flour and the water and everything, getting all fucking retarded.
Getting tarded.
Getting
Yeah.
tarded, bro.
I'm getting tarded right now.
I feel tarded as fuck, bro. Cheers to that. I'll drink to that,
Cheers. Okay. So far, by the way, so far so good.
Not bad. Okay, so company in question is striving to create a platform for all people interested in celebrating love, including couples, wedding parties, industry professionals, and creatives. We're committed to building a publication and company that is equitable, diverse, and inclusive across age, gender, ability, race, religion, or lack thereof, body size and shape, partner preference, and identity.
Solid. Yeah, sounds good.
Makes sense, right? But
Yeah.
here's my problem.
I'm here with you.
Here's my problem with it, all right? It should go without fucking saying.
No, dude, you gotta make a statement though.
No, you don't, dude. You should only make a statement if you don't want one of those. All right. Yeah. Well, we serve everybody except like.
Hey, here at this business, we actually exclude a group of folk.
We
and you
exclude
should know
everybody
before you
that's
come
blind. All right. We only exclude blonde people because they can't see the fabric. That's it. That's the only reason. Maybe you guys need to go talk to the WPPP about it and fucking sort some shit out.
Do we kill blind people at the WPPP?
I reckon what we do is we take the old people's eyes that are still good and use them as eye transplants for blind people. So we solve blindness like Mr. Beast.
We got blindness on lock, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's two cans with 1 foot, bro.
By the way, dude, I think there's some red tape. I'm not gonna lie to you. If we were gonna start the WPPP, there'd be some red tape.
Well,
we
might actually have to start paying our taxes.
Yeah.
We can't laugh too hard at this because people will think we really don't pay our taxes.
Fuck yeah, no, we don't want people to think that.
Definitely don't. We definitely don't do that.
I pay my taxes.
Row, fight the power, son, dude.
Dude, let the record show.
Listen,
No, dude. I believe in the system. I believe in the system.
So do I, dude. So do I. I don't make money. All right? I live off of my fucking disability pension that I get from the Marines. That's it. That's all I need. I definitely do not make any money here in Australia that I should be paying taxes on in the States. And by the way, what a fuck system. All right?
Yeah.
You fucking go to somewhere else and you work and they say, hey, listen, all the income that you make, although it's already getting taxed by the country that you're living in, and also you have cost of living, we want a little bit of a chunk of that as well. If you could, thank you.
Is it less or is it the same?
Don't know. Never paid it.
Right.
I haven't made any money over here. All right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You've been a nice house husband.
I have, dude. I keep this place clean as a whistle, dude.
Yeah, it looks a little messy in the background there. But
oh, I forgot to close the fucking cupboard, dude. Kirley's gonna kill me, bro. 1 second.
Oh fuck. Yeah, dude. That's better.
Is that better? Oh yeah,
that's nice? Better, dude.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you can't see inside the closet, dude.
Okay, sorry. I forgot where we were going with that. Yeah, we'll probably have to pay our taxes as the WPPP. But maybe we'll even like just Jeff Bezos that shit and be like, look at the good we're providing for. We're giving people jobs, or you know, I don't know, whatever.
You know what he did was, and it's actually really clever, right? So, Amazon, Microsoft, all these places, what they do is they have a research and development division of their company, right? And so what they do is they invest their income into research and development, right? And then that money is tax deductible. Yes.
Well, we have a research and development team.
Sure do.
Here at the Weasel.
Yeah, we do. Sure do. What if we invest some of that money into our research and development team?
Well, Miken, we don't have any money, first of all.
Dude, fuck's sakes, bro. First we need the money, then we do the research and development. Fuck's sakes. Fucking asses to elbows here in this place. Fuck.
Yeah, goddamn, dude. We got a long way to go if we want to dominate the world of death. But please continue reading the
inclusivity statement. Okay.
Yeah. I'm curious.
So we pledge to do this by ensuring we are an equal opportunity employer, working hard to support the unique circumstances of each of our team, creating roles that are both accessible and supportive to their individual needs.
Damn right.
actively ensuring when hiring that we seek out diversity, that our company is welcoming to all, that we look beyond our own internal biases.
Mike, and let me stop you there, dude. This brings up a good point. Of our company, we have 100% white company, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, out of
we have 100% white.
100% of us is white.
100% of.
And you know what? That makes us bigots. Really, I mean, I guess I have to say that I'm part Native American. I've got like 0.00134% Native American in me, so I guess technically I'm a minority. But
dude,
I don't look like it. Is that racist?
Arm hair?
No, you're
zero arm hair.
Dude, you're a fucking you're a smoothie, bro.
Yes, I am.
That's a minority, bro. Smoothies.
I don't know what a smoothie is, but I identify as one starting now.
Yep, smoothie. So we've
also,
hired
you know what gets a bad rap, dog?
What's that? Bald people?
White people.
Well, yeah, but that's because we colonized everything. We're colonizers. Even though you and I had no part of that. Let me be completely 100% straight with you here, all right?
Okay.
I know for a fact that my family didn't have anything to do with colonization, and I know for a fucking double fact that your family had nothing to do with colonization. All right, they are not
we just
families.
Really hated black people.
Not even, bro.
No, dude. I'm pretty sure my I'm pretty sure my grandfather was in the KKK.
Oh, right.
Great grandfather.
Hey, man, like reformed KKK members, they're a minority, bro.
Did I ever tell you that story, dude?
I think so.
I'll tell you again.
Tell it again, dude. Tell it again.
So like I grew up in Jacksonville, Florida, and this is the deep South, homie. You know, it's like when you get to Cuba, it turns into when you get to Miami, forgive my
Cuba,
my slip of the tongue,
Miami, Freudian.
When you get to South Florida, you're pretty much in Cuba at that point.
Yeah.
And until you get to like North Florida, that's where the real Bible Belt fucking lives, homie. And like I was talking to my uncle one time, and he was like, whenever he was young, so this is many years ago, but I guess he was like in the attic somewhere, a classic attic, and then like found some robes.
Oh.
And then maybe I'm fucking up this story, but there was also I remember him telling me about there was like a knife. There was like a knife that had like really intricate engraving into it, but in the base of it had KKK into this knife. And he asked his grandfather, which would have been my great grandfather, I believe. Hey, what's that mean? And he was like, and some guys, come by the house and drop this off.
Fuck off, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, okay.
And then I guess after he died, they like found like these fucking robes.
Wow.
Yeah, dog. So I got real racism in my past.
You got a bit of racism running in your blood, dude. Listen, like my family is a bunch of Czechoslovakian goat farmers that came to America, and you know what? Czechoslovakia doesn't even fucking exist anymore. Okay, it's not a real place.
Don't get much more racist than that.
Racist? What are you talking about, dude? They fled.
Dude, you exterminated your people.
No, they just split in half, the Czech Republic and Slovakia. Which, honestly, like, not very creative with the names, right? They just cut Czechoslovakia in half and then cut the name in half, too. Fucking silly cunts. Anyway, so we did not have a lot. Okay, my grandpa lived on a cotton farm, all right, in Texas.
Uh-huh.
He was one of 8 boys, and there was 1 girl, all right? Who do you think worked that farm?
Were there any black people there?
No. I mean, my grandpa was black from the fucking sunburn he got for fucking the first 17 years of his life out in the fucking fields picking cotton. Yeah. I guess you could say he was kind of black, kind of brown. He was treated like a slave.
So you had a very tan grandfather.
Very tan grandfather. Yep. So I'm diverse.
You're very diverse.
Thanks.
Okay, so I think
we're all right, dude. Like you're kind of a KKK. I had a brown grandfather. We get on great, splendidly, even. You know, that's killing racism right there. Like that is what we do at the WPPPP. Is we
WPPPP.
Yeah.
P.
The Weasel Productions Population Police Protestants. And we're out protestizing that we hate racism so much that we will fucking kill any old person and give their eyes to any blind person.
Think about it. Who are the most racist people?
Fucking black people. Oh, sorry, I should rephrase that. Black people that live in the hood.
I was gonna say old people, but you're up in a different.
They just grew up in a different time. It's not their fault. But black people live in modern time. They don't have to be racist. They just choose that.
Sure.
But that's a bit of a hot button topic we don't need to get onto.
Yeah, you might want to edit that out. But
fuck you, dude. Any black person that's listening to this that gets upset at that, but nothing else that I've ever said, you can go fuck yourself and stop listening to this podcast.
That's fair.
We're all fucking retards here. We're just fucking being here retarded. Like fucking rising bread. You know? You gotta fucking
retarded.
We're just retarded, dude.
Retarded. But, I mean, I think if we're classifying the WPPPP is like we're really killing two birds with one stone.
Oh, as far as we can add as many birds as we want, dude.
Dude, we're eliminating the old people who are disproportionately racist.
Yep.
And solving population
and curing blindness, dude. Blindness. That's fucking
dude,
3
triple
birds.
Threat.
That's 3 cans, dude.
That's a triple threat, dude. I think we have a long, bright, successful path here as the PPPPP. And, you know, I mean, eventually we'll start, funding politicians that agree with our goals. And before you know it, dude, we take over the name. Take over is a strong word. We change the name of the United States to the Weasel Productions Population Police Protestants. And that's that.
I think it's going to be the Republic of the Weasel Productions Population Police Protestants.
The RWPPPPP.
The Republic of, so ROWPPPP. The
no, the of is
rope.
The
the rope. And it's just our logo on the flag, but with a gun and pointing. And maybe it has like 3 stars on it. So it's got 3. Well, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just put a star, not for every state, but we'll put a star for every issue that we solve. So fucking blindness, population control, old people.
Racism.
That's 3 stars. Racism. That's
racism.
4. Yeah, 4 stars. What else, dude? What else are we solving with our fucking genius plan?
Good question. I would say we're solving
hunger. I'm going to solve hunger right now. You ready for this? I'm going to solve hunger right now.
I was going to say unemployment, but
let's solve hunger first, then unemployment, because they kind of go hand in hand, right? So listen, right? People are big hungry, yeah. People are big hungry. Mm-hmm. So what we do is we change the way that we do food recycling. So when your food goes off as a business, yeah, you take that food and you ship it off. You put it in like bins, and those bins get picked up by a special collector every fucking every 2 days, every 4 days, right? And that old off food goes to a center where they mash it up, they boil it, they turn it into a sludge, and they make it into fucking bars. Nice protein bars. Yeah, mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. You never know what you're going to get. Like, you might get a really nice fucking chicken bar. You might get a fucking little bit of a fig Newton crossed with fucking old coffee grounds bar. I don't fucking know. But it's going to be healthy, and we're going to give you sauce to fucking eat with it. It could be cat. Don't know. Cat are pretty all right. We've had dog. Not that bad.
I reckon cat's fun.
Dude, that solves hunger and the fucking strays problem, dude. Now we've got all these fucking animals running around the streets. No more.
I think before you know it, dude, the ROW is
The rope.
the rope is gonna have 50 stars.
50 stars easy, dude. 50 problems for one company.
Don't even change the flag. Don't even change the flag. That's what I'm saying.
Don't need to.
No need. No need.
You don't reckon? You want to change the color of it though? Instead
Purple.
of red light and blue, it's fucking black, purple, and green, dude.
That's right.
Yeah, fucking rope. Oh yeah, who you voting for this year? Republicans or Democrats? Nah, man, I'm voting for the rope.
The rope.
The rope. They're fucking pretty top notch this year.
They have a lot of good ideas.
A lot of good ideas. Not a lot of boundaries. What do we need boundaries for? Who comes up with the boundaries?
The same people that write diversity and inclusion statements.
Oh, I fucking hate those kinds. Oh, it just goes on and on, dude. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. It just fucking goes on and on.
Yeah, that's all I was wondering. I do gotta piss though.
What time are we
let's
at?
Let's pop over to the Borge.
Okay, dude. Sounds good. You guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Weasel Podcast. We really appreciate it. If you enjoy this and want to hear us talk about, say, why life is like a shitty RPG, or perhaps listen to us try to figure out what the fuck is going on with fucking Bing's AI technology. Weird shit's happening. Come on, pop on over to the Broach. Yes.
If you thought that this episode went off the rails, we're only going to get more fucked up for the next episode that we're about to do. You know, we're going to hang up this and then do that and then make you pay money to listen to it. But that's the business model, baby. And then if you want to listen to it, go over to the fucking Broach and fucking type in your goddamn money information and listen to it. That's the whole fucking concept. If you want to make the rope dreams come true,
The rope.
we need your fucking money to do it. And
Do you want to add more PPs to the end of that P's? Then you gotta fucking give some money over to the rope so we can add more PPs on the end, alright? We're gonna come up with more things to add to the acronym, but we can only do
PPs.
it with your support. Give us your PP, and we'll put it on the rope.
Alright. I love you, dude.
I love you, dude.
Goodbye.
I will talk to you soon. Goodbye. Bye-bye.